Ho, 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 Merry Christmas, Season 2, Episode 91. And the Christmas tree rolls! Santa's got to get to Hawaii, drop off the presents. They're a little bit too stoned in Hawaii. He knows they like them in January.
That you take. But I would imagine sometimes there have been roles that may have come your way. You're like, nah, I'm not feeling it.
I think anytime you have to duplicate yourself or do things that are too similar to the last project, it feels stale and you don't feel motivated. And I think I learn a little bit about humanity and myself with each new character I get a chance to walk around in. So I don't like to duplicate for that reason.
Sterling K. Brown, ladies and gentlemen, you can find American Fiction out now in theaters. Thank you, sir. Continue grace.
Appreciate you, brother.
And that's Nightline for tonight. You can watch all of our full episodes on Hulu. We'll see you right back here Monday with complete coverage of the Iowa caucuses. Thanks for staying up with us. Good night, America. Have a great weekend.
Very soon you turn to Eddie Murphy playing a character where someone says, you just killed your child.
From America's #1 news comes the all-new ABC News app. If you love being in the know, you're going to love this. Experience the all-new ABC News app. Download it now.
In order to put him on a movie and have him go, Season 2, Episode 91, January 12th.
It's now streaming.
It's live with Kelly and Mark. Today, from the new film Good Grief, Daniel Levy. Plus, one of the stars of The Beekeeper, Josh Hutcherson. Also, our Simple Wellness Solutions Week wraps up with mindfulness tips for starting and ending your day. All next on Live. And now, here are Kelly Bernstein and Mark Consuelo.
Good morning, Friday, January 12th, 2024. January is flying by. It's almost done. Kelly Ripa Consuelos.
But as you know, February is around the corner, and
she's
even though
short.
it's the shortest month, it lasts an eternity.
And it's leap year.
It is?
Ooh, my grandpa's going to be turning 11.
Almost done. Kelly Ripa Consuelos.
But as you know,
Get out of here. My grandpa's going to be turning 25.
February is around the corner, and
she's
even though
short.
it's the shortest month, it lasts an eternity.
And it's leap year.
It is?
Oh, yeah.
So what does that mean?
Extra day.
I don't want that. Can we take a day away when it's leap year? So eventually there's one day left.
Good morning, Friday, January 12th, 2024. January is flying by. It's almost done. Kelly Ripa Consuelos.
But as you know, February is around the corner, and
she's
even though
short.
it's the shortest month,
Good morning, Friday, January 12th, 2024. January is flying by. It's almost done. Kelly Ripa Consuelos.
but as you know, February is around the corner, and
Good morning, Friday, January 12th, 2024. January is flying by. It's almost done. Kelly Ripa Consuelos.
but as you know, February is around the corner, and
she's
even though
short.
it's the shortest month, it lasts an eternity.
And it's leap year.
It is?
Oh, yeah.
So what does that mean?
Extra day.
Oh, God. You know,
You can make it. You can make
the
it.
last thing
It's practically
February
spring outside.
It's not practically spring. It's not practically spring. I want it to be, though.
We eat pretty early, right? You kind of go downstairs and you do a little.
I do my
after feeding.
second. I do an after feed. I have
after
dinner
feed.
and then I have after dinner Snacks.
Snacks. You always ask me, you tempt me, do I want a snack? Every now and then I say yes. Make me a big peanut butter and jelly sandwich, the kind that drips on my arm.
I know, but that's not what I'm asking you. What I'm asking you is, do you want to like bowl of Pepperidge Farm goldfish?
No,
because
never.
I can just, you know what I mean?
I never want.
He always wants a fussy meal like peanut butter and jelly on ciabatta bread.
Pressed in a panini maker. Oh. Anyway, it says eating late could kill you. Study reveals best and worst time for dinner.
What about people that work the night shift?
Yeah, or people that live in Spain. Spain.
Spain.
They eat late.
Yes.
They eat like 11 o'clock, midnight. They eat really, really late. A study from the University of Sorbonne.
Oh, the Sorbonne.
Sorbonne. Sorbonne in Paris found
Shut
that
up,
people who eat
Gelman,
dinner
you
after
pussy.
9 p.m. may have an increased risk of suffering from a stroke or mini stroke. Eating late creates risk because of digesting food later raises the blood sugar and the blood pressure, the researchers have explained.
Well, they're nighttime eaters over there in Paris, by the way.
We tried to make a 7 o'clock reservation once for dinner. They're like,
they were like 7 o'clock.
Actually,
but they didn't say it with a British accent.
They did this.
They did this.
No, they did this, right? Do it.
Yeah, that's what they did. So wait, what are they constituting late?
After 9 p.m.
After 9 p.m.
Yes, after 9 p.m.
Oh, that's when I have my second dinner.
Yeah, but that's not really. I sometimes I have eaten a steak late, and it's bad dreams and tossing and turning.
Really?
Yes. They've also said eating like a moldy cheese at night can give you some psychotropic dreams, some dreams, some really intense dreams.
How moldy is the cheese that you're eating?
I'm having some gorgonzola tonight, and I'm going to tell you about it tomorrow or Monday. Let you know what kind of dreams I have.
Yeah, the heaviest thing I think I eat at night, but I read that it was
psychotropic dreams, some dreams, some really intense dreams.
How moldy is the cheese that you're eating?
I'm having some gorgonzola tonight, and I'm going to tell you about it tomorrow or Monday. Let you know what kind of dreams I have.
Said you wanna hit me up in the store.
PM.
After 9 p.m.
Yes, after 9 p.m.
Oh, that's when I have my second dinner.
Yeah, but that's not really. Sometimes I have eaten a steak late, and it's bad dreams and tossing and turning.
Really?
Yes. They've also said eating like a moldy cheese at night can give you some psychotropic dreams, some dreams, some really intense dreams.
How moldy is the cheese that you're eating?
I'm having some gorgonzola tonight, and I'm going to tell you about it tomorrow or Monday. Let you know what kind of dreams I have.
Yeah, the heaviest thing I think I eat at night, but I read that it was good for you to do this, is yogurt. I'll have yogurt, like
psychotropic dreams, some dreams, some really intense dreams.
How moldy is the cheese that you're eating?
I'm having some gorgonzola tonight, and I'm going to tell you about it tomorrow or Monday. Let you know what kind of dreams I have.
Yeah, the heaviest thing I think I eat at night, but I read that it was good for you to do this, is yogurt. I'll have yogurt, like as a second dinner.
Glass of milk.
Not a glass of milk. I have a yogurt because I read that it helps you sleep.
Right. Or a warm glass of milk like they do in the movies.
I don't
like the kid. The kid wakes up. They have a bad dream. The good parents, always give them a warm glass of milk. Mm-hmm. That was just the movies.
I don't know. I don't drink glasses of milk. As you know, we've been married for.
What the fuck is wrong with you? I'm not talking about some fictional kid in a fake ass movie. I'm talking about me. I don't drink milk. I'm not familiar with any child drinking milk. I don't know if you drank milk. Was that a big thing in fucking Tampa Bay and Southern Illinois? Fucking just kids drinking fucking milk at night. You go to school the next day, brag about I drank 4 quarts of milk before I went to bed. Yeah, but how hot was it? 83 degrees. Ooh, like what am I missing here? Like a warm glass of milk? No, a cup of yogurt and a glass of warm milk are two completely different things.
Yeah,
Milk
the
and
kid
yogurt are
wakes
not the
up, they have a
same.
bad
Just
dream.
because they're white and you use a spoon to consume most of it doesn't mean they're the same. What's wrong with you? Are you okay?
The good parents always give them a warm glass of milk. You know, that was just the movies.
I don't know. I don't drink.
Why is he so obsessed with this fucking warm glass of milk theory?
Right. Or a warm glass of milk like they do in the movies.
I don't.
Like the kid, the kid wakes up, they have a bad dream. The good parents always give them a warm glass of milk. You know, that was just the movies.
I don't know. I don't drink glasses of milk. As you know, we've been married for almost 30 years. You should actually start to.
Are you suggesting that if parents back in the day didn't give their kids a warm glass of milk that they're bad? Or even nowadays, anyone that does not give their kids warm milk before they go to bed are bad parents? Book of Marcus.
Warm glass of milk like they do in the movies.
I don't.
Like the kid wakes up, they have a bad dream. The good parents always give them a warm glass of milk. You know, that was just the movies.
I don't know. I don't drink glasses of milk. As you know, we've been married for almost 30 years. You should actually start to pay attention to my routines. So if you ever have to eulogize me, you'll know something about me.
Hi, Martin Suelo. Nice to meet you. Martin Suelo.
I'm so fearful. If he has to eulogize me, first of all, he's going to serve at the funeral. It'll be a buffet of all my least favorite things. It'll be deviled eggs. Hey. It'll be chicken wings. It'll be glasses of milk.
Hey, warm glasses of milk. Watch out, because I'm gonna have to dress you as well.
No, I could. Let me remind you.
Better be nice now.
No, let me remind you.
I'm gonna put you in something.
No, let me remind
crazy.
You. Where the outfit hangs, it is labeled.
It's already labeled?
It's labeled.
What is it?
And Lauren knows it. It's a Dolce & Gabbana black dress. It's 10 years old. What? We don't think that Dolce & Gabbana. It's elegant. It's gorgeous. It's black. It's adorable.
So nothing frilly. Nothing frilly. All right, let's go over to Italy.
Okay, yeah.
Our soccer team won. Of course, if they lost, we wouldn't tell you.
Eulogize me, you'll know.
Some milk.
Not a glass of milk. I have a yogurt because I read that it helps you sleep.
Right. Or a warm glass of milk like they do in the movies.
I don't.
Like the kid, the kid wakes up, they have a bad dream. The good parents always give them a warm glass of milk. You know, that was just the movies.
I don't know. I don't drink glasses of milk. As you know, we've been married for almost 30 years.
She didn't say I don't even drink warm glass of milk. She said I don't drink glasses of milk.
Dream, the good parents always give them a warm glass of milk. You know, that was just the movies.
I don't know. I don't drink glasses of milk. As you know, we've been married for almost 30 years. Who just keeps cash? Pizza. But I
do love, I love a Hawaiian pizza.
It's the greatest Italian word.
Pizza. Oh. Yes.
Let me remind
Crazy.
You. Where the outfit hangs, it is labeled.
It's already labeled?
It's labeled.
What is it?
And Lauren knows it. It's a Dolce & Gabbana black dress. It's 10 years old. What? We don't think that Dolce & Gabbana. It's elegant. It's gorgeous. It's black. It's adorable.
So nothing frilly. Nothing frilly. All right, let's go over to Italy.
Okay, yes.
Italy. is divided over new pineapple pizza. Yes, there are things you don't eat in Italy. There are things you don't do in Italy. You don't order a cappuccino after 11 a.m. You just don't do it. They get very, very offended. And
but I like a cappuccino. That's my dessert.
They have a pizza in Naples where that's where pizza started. A pizzaiolo, the guy who makes the pizza, has added the dreaded. There are things you don't eat in Italy. There are things you don't do in Italy. You don't order a cappuccino after 11 a.m. You just don't do it. They get very, very offended. And
but I like a cappuccino. That's my dessert.
They have a pizza in Naples where that's where pizza started. A pizzaiolo, the guy who makes the pizza, has added the dreaded ananas, which is the word for pineapple.
By the way, it's the greatest Italian word. Ananas is the word for pineapple.
For pineapple, yeah, to his menu at Via dei Tribunali, the best-known pizza street in the world, capital of pizza. He added a margherita con ananas. It costs €7, but this isn't your regular Hawaiian pizza. It's a pizza bianca without tomatoes, right? Tomato sauce.
Okay.
Sprinkled with no fewer than 3 types of cheese with pineapple cooked twice for a caramelized feel.
Oh, I might like to try that.
I would love to try that.
Margherita con ananas. For €7.
Yeah, it's very, they're bianca without tomatoes, right? Tomato sauce.
Okay.
Sprinkled with no fewer than 3 types of cheese with pineapple cooked twice for a caramelized feel.
Oh, I might like to try that.
I would love to try that.
Margherita con ananas.
Tomatoes, right? Tomato sauce.
Okay.
Sprinkled with no fewer than 3 types of cheese with pineapple cooked twice for a caramelized feel.
Oh, I might like to try that.
I would love to try that.
Margherita con ananas. For €7.
Yeah, it's very, they're very.
Are they up in arms?
Yeah, they say that the pizza is anathema to most Italians.
It is.
Yes. It's causing an uproar with insults on social media.
Yeah, of course.
and a lot of this. I think it's gonna hit
Any of this?
with insults on social media.
Yeah, of course.
and a lot of this. Is anathema to most Italians.
It is.
Yes. It's causing an uproar with insults on social media.
Yeah, of course.
and a lot of this. I think it's gonna hit.
Any of this?
No, none of that. But
It hasn't gotten that far yet.
yeah, I love a Hawaiian pizza. It's it's got to be with the right ham or bacon on it.
I see. I don't for that reason.
I also like what's the things that are really the little fish? What are they called? The little anchovies. I like a little hidden anchovy on a pizza as well.
I know you do. You especially like when the anchovy's hidden on my piece of pizza.
Yeah, I love an anchovy, an artichoke, a mushroom. I loved it.
I do. If I had my choice, which I never do, but if I had my choice, I would just have the pizza and cheese, no sauce,
And crust.
and of course, crust.
Crust, yeah.
That's part of pizza.
And the crust, yeah. See, she right now, she's like, there's nothing I can do for you. Sometimes you just stick your foot in your own mouth. Like, I can only hide your stupidity so much. Sometimes it's just better for my brand to just lean into it and do my best to convince people that this is all part of an act. And crust, yes, and crust, monkey, the fuck. He's serious too.
Sauce.
And crust.
And of course, crust.
Crust, yeah.
That's part of pizza. But I do like a white.
He's kind of nervous. Like, he realizes he said something stupid that's not. He thinks it's cute. Then he realizes it makes him look foolish.
If I had my choice, which I never do, but if I had my choice, I would just have the pizza
and cheese, no sauce.
And crust.
And well, of course, crust.
Crust, yeah.
That's part of
Crust,
pizza.
Yeah.
But I do like a white pizza. Like I like a no sauce pizza because I always think the sauce gives me the heartburn. But if I'm being honest, I think the whole pizza gives me the heartburn.
Top 10 pizza toppings in America.
Yeah, it's the cheese sausage.
Number 1, pepperoni. Number 2.
Number 2 has to be sausage. I mean, what are we talking about? Like, does deluxe or veggie pizza start as 3, or is it's just toppings? Because I would think 3, like most commonly ordered, probably has to be like, I would say onions after that. Because even though I just don't see bacon being ordered. Most popular bacon would be 3, but most ordered, I think you're going to like onions and peppers 3 and 4.
I like a no sauce pizza because I always think the sauce gives me the heartburn. But if I'm being honest, I think the whole pizza
All right,
gives me the heartburn.
Top 10 pizza toppings in America.
Okay.
Number 1, pepperoni. Number 2, sausage. I do love sausage. I love. Michael loves the meat eaters. All the meat. Mushrooms. Love. Extra cheese. Bring it. Bacon. Yeah. Chicken. No. Chicken. You want to kill an Italian?
Put chicken on their pizza.
Put barbecue chicken on a pizza. You will kill an Italian. They will die right in front of you. Onions. I love.
How about what if it's like a chicken pesto pizza? Or it's like a chicken cacciatore pizza.
Chicken, chicken, no. Chicken. You want to kill an Italian?
Put chicken on their pizza.
Put barbecue chicken on a pizza. You will kill an Italian. They will die right in front of you. Onions, I love. Red or green bell peppers. Ham, yes, and black olives.
Yes, I love a black olive.
Yeah. This dog.
And of course, that's just what that's what I refer to as one of John Legend's many penises.
Bell pepper. Ham, yes, and black olives.
Yes, I love a black olive.
I love a black olive.
Yeah.
Thank you
This
for the
dog.
statement. Next.
This really adorable dog. Look at this
human
Look
face.
at this dog. Look at this dog right
I'm sorry,
here.
but that dog is a very ugly dog. If they made a dog, if someone drew that dog for an animated dog movie, they would solely be drawing that dog to look like that to play either the loser or the loser that gets killed or the sweet guy that's kind of not all there.
Dog. This really adorable dog. Look at this
human
face. This dog. Look at this dog right here. Ate $4,000 in cash. A Pittsburgh couple had the unthinkable happen when they made a bizarre discovery that their beloved dog ate Cecil. He's a 7-year-old golden doodle. We all know those dogs.
Golden doodles will do it every time.
Yeah, not so cute. And if it's a golden doodle, why the fuck is his fur gray? What's so golden about that dog?
This dog. Look at this dog.
I see black fur. No golden, no yellow, no
this
blonde.
Really adorable dog. Look at this human face. Look at this dog. Look at this dog right here.
Has got black hair and gray hair.
A Pittsburgh couple had the unthinkable happen when they made a bizarre discovery that their beloved dog. Yeah. This dog, this really adorable dog. Look at this human face. Look at this dog. Look at this dog right here. Ate $4,000 in cash. A Pittsburgh couple had the unthinkable happen when they made a bizarre discovery that their beloved dog ate Cecil. He's a 7-year-old golden doodle. We all know those dogs.
Golden doodles will do it every time.
Those dogs. It somehow grabbed it from the counter, and 30 minutes later they came back and they couldn't find the money.
Time out. Who just keeps casually $4,000 lying around on a counter?
I think they're paying. They were gonna
pay for a fence.
Pay for a fence.
They're paying a vendor who wants.
Yeah,
people who own a ugly ass 7-year-old dog that looks like they're like the cartoon version of Danny DeVito.
It somehow grabbed it from the counter, and 30 minutes later they came back and they couldn't find the money.
Time out. Who just keeps casually $4,000 lying around on a counter?
I think they were gonna
Pay for a fence. I
pay
guess.
for a fence.
Yeah, they're paying a vendor who wants.
Yeah, the vendor's like, it's $6,000, but if it's cash, it's $4,000. So they got the $4,000 fence. Anyway, they were able to recover the cash.
Did they?
Yeah. Oh yeah. It smelled so bad. They said it smelled so bad. There it is. They were able to piece together the cash. It took 2 or 3 days.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, it took 2 or 3 days, and they were able to recover $3,500 of the $4,000.
I shoot his ass. Fuck that
Hang on a second. Are you telling me
Yeah.
he ate all $4,000?
That's right. Yeah,
A lot of it, yeah.
Okay, so but I see that
4,000.
it's in pieces because it's been digested.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
We have a very fun show for you today.
Daniel Levy is here.
Yes.
So they were telling me that it's Dan Levy's first time on our show.
Is that
And I was like, that's not
Yeah,
possible.
I was surprised too.
I was like, that's not
really
possible.
surprised.
He's definitely been on our show before. And then I think
We've
it's
had his dad on a bunch, right?
Yes,
Yes.
but I think it's a duality because Ryan played him on Halloween.
Yes.
And I follow him on social
So
media.
you thought you met him.
And I obsessively watch Schitt's Creek still, that I now believe that I have a relationship
With Daniel.
See how the world works?
Yes.
I'm like, no, we know each other well because he's always on our show.
We also have Josh Hutcherson, who speaks Spanish. Very annoying.
Very annoying.
So good. Yeah, he speaks it so well.
Another thing Josh can do that you can't do.
Yes.
Yeah. And we wrap up our week of Strive for More in 24 with simple wellness solutions with Gabby Bernstein and her tips for starting and ending your day.
Yeah. All right.
It's that time.
Is it that time?
It is that time. It's the reason you all showed up today. It's time to play.
Let's say hello to Catherine Goatee from Greenville, Ohio, who watches us on WHIO. Catherine, did I pronounce your last name correctly? How do you pronounce that?
We pronounce it gootee, but it's okay. Everybody says goatee.
Goatee. I like it. Okay, my apologies. My apologies.
Is it French?
It is. Oui, oui.
Oui, oui. All right.
You know what they're saying at the Sorbonne? What are they saying?
Oui, oui.
Oui, oui. Don't need too late.
Don't be too late.
All right, you know how this wonderful game works. You've given us 2 statements. One's true and one's a lie. I have 60 secondos to decide which is the truth, and if you stump me, you'll win this. That hurt my shoulder.
Hurt your
Yeah,
shoulder?
that hurt my shoulder.
I heard a little pop
A little
when
pop,
it did
little
that.
crack.
I heard it. Yeah.
All right, Catherine, here are your 2 statements. Madonna and I were born on the exact same day. Or, I have 3 granddaughters named after me.
Okay.
3 granddaughters named after you. Okay.
What's your birthday?
August 16th, 1958.
Okay. All right, you must be a I'm
going to say that the truth is, with I guess one clue I had to get because I was coming back from the shitter. I think it's true she has 3 granddaughters named after me because her name is Caitlin. So one could spell it Caitlin one way, one could spell their kid's name Caitlin another way, or you could have Catherine, Katie, Kate, Cat, something like that. Because she probably has different nicknames. Kate, Katie, Cat, Catherine.
Okay. All right, you must be beloved in your family, and I do like the name Catherine, but can you explain to me the 3 granddaughters?
Well, they all live within about 10 miles of each other. I have Catherine Jewel, who is 19, Adeline Catherine, who is 11, and Hannah Jo, who is 8.
Hannah Joe.
Hannah Joe.
Hannah Joe.
That's my middle name.
Ah, well, okay.
Who's your favorite? It's okay.
Catherine Joe.
Catherine Joe. All right, listen. I just went to the Madonna concert. You know, I just went to the Madonna concert without you.
Yes, I know. That was so nice of you to do while I stayed home on my deathbed.
Yes. I'm going to say that you and Madonna were born on the same exact day.
I scanned Mark. Yes, you are right, Mark.
Well, congratulations.
She scanned Mark.
You won the mug and you won the t-shirt, fair and square. Now let's see if we can win you a valuable trip. It's time for Warm It Up Travel Trivia.
That's Eric Smith from Yorba Linda, California.
That's a blue zone, right? You guys are a blue zone.
You live in the blue zone.
Yeah, you guys have a lot of centenarians that live there.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, quite a few.
Right, and you are 102 years old.
Yeah, exactly.
I did miss that.
Yeah, you're
Looking
looking great. Looking great.
Deja, spin that wheel to see what else Catherine's playing for. Okay, you're playing for a trip for two to the St. James's Club and Villas in Antigua. 7 days and 6 nights in a royal suite. It's all inclusive. Oh, you know what that means.
It includes all.
Yeah. Surprise valued at $8,000. You have 20 seconds and one guess. Catherine, good luck.
All right, Catherine. Earlier this week, what event did I say I ran in high school?
Come on, you're kidding.
No.
Track.
No.
Oh.
Good guess. That was a great guess.
No,
I ran the blood drive.
I'm thinking, I have that. Come on now.
And I ran a few scams here and there.
I did have that written down that you ran a blood drive, but I was thinking physically running.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry, Catherine, but you're
That's
still
okay.
going to be entered into our grand prize drawing for a Caribbean vacation valued at approximately $14,000. Plus, you and a lucky member of our studio audience will each receive a Roomba vacuum from iRobot. So please pick a number between 1 and 176.
I'm curious what the question was. I missed it. I was helping an elderly person cross the street. Oh.
Trip, it's time for Warm It Up Travel Trivia.
That's Eric Smith from Yorba Linda, California.
That's a blue zone, right? You guys are a blue zone.
You live in the blue zone.
Yeah, you guys have a lot of centenarians that live there.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, quite a few.
Right, and you are 102 years old.
Yeah, exactly.
I did miss that.
Yeah, you're
Looking
looking great. Looking great.
Deja, spin that wheel to see what else Catherine's playing for.
Oh.
There,
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, quite a few.
Right, and you are 102 years old.
Yeah, exactly.
I did miss that.
Yeah, you're
Looking
looking great. Looking great.
Deja, spin that wheel to see what else Catherine's playing for. Okay, you're playing for a trip for two to the St. wonderful suite. It's all inclusive. Oh, you know what that means?
It includes all.
Yeah. Surprise value at $8,000. You have 20 seconds and one guess. Catherine, good luck.
All right, Catherine. Earlier this week, what event did I say I ran in high school?
Blood drive, but you didn't donate any blood. Your donation was you talked other people into donating blood on your behalf. You sold blood, but you didn't donate
Come
it.
on, you're kidding.
No.
Track.
No.
See the word run. The word.
Congrats. That was a great guess.
No,
I ran the blood drive.
I'm thinking, I have that. Come on now.
And I ran a few scams here and there.
I did have that written down.
She mistook the question when you said, "What did I run in high school?" She thought of sports right away. She thought you were like, "What did I run? Like, what did I participate in track? Like, did I run the 50 meters, the 100 meters, the 200 meters?"
Come on.
That's what she's thinking. Like, what distance did I run?
No.
Oh.
Congrats. That was a great guess.
No,
I ran the blood drive.
Why didn't you say like organize or something?
Come on now.
And I ran a few scams here and there.
I did have that written down that you ran a blood drive, but I was thinking physically running.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry, Catherine, but you're
That's
still
okay.
going to be entered into our grand prize drawing for a Caribbean vacation valued at approximately $14,000. Plus, you're the lucky member of our studio audience. Please receive a Roomba vacuum from 176.
92.
74.
74. We've got a big show when we return with Daniel Levy. Stick around.
Still ahead on Live. We wrap up our week of simple wellness solutions with tips from Gabby Bernstein, Josh Hutcherson. Coming up next, Daniel Levy.
Well, I don't know exactly what happened. All right, I guess we're gonna unplug this. It's okay. It's all right.
Exactly. I love that your band, you guys have been together for years. You guys get to have family night dinners if you want to.
Oh yeah,
or...
we do. We do a lot together. I mean, the band, they're all close, and they all stay at this place close to here that it's more like little apartments.
Yeah.
So it's helpful. They have kitchens and laundry.
So the whole gang is settling in.
Yeah, we just settle in. Vegas is second home now.
I love that.
Which is dangerous for gamblers, which I'm
Right.
not.
So you're not a gambler, but
I play penny slots all night.
you do?
Yeah.
Have you won?
I just sit there because you can drink free and spend $10.
Well, you're Miranda Lambert. I'm sure you can drink free at the place that you go. Have you won anything playing penny slots?
I win a little bit.
Well, give me a number, ma'am.
No, I mean, I don't play. I don't
You don't play to win?
I don't even do max bet. No, I don't play to win. I told everybody I gambled with my career. And I won.
Brendan, does he gamble?
Oh, yeah.
Is he good? Like, what does he play?
He usually comes in right before, he'll come down to work with me. No, I don't play to win. I told everybody I gambled with my career. And I won.
Brendan, does he gamble?
Oh, yeah.
Is he good? Like, what does he play?
He usually comes in right before, he'll come down to work with me. And then he'll go out and he helps a lot with guests and like all the stuff. He helps the social part of this because we have a ton of guests.
Yeah.
And he'll come in right before I go on stage and he'll either say, I won and tell us how much, or he won't say anything.
Yeah.
And that's how we know.
So when you are losing at the penny slots, are you
Yeah.
writing down a song like One Late Night on My Last Penny?
I have so many song titles in my phone. And it's funny because some of them, it depends like what I was doing, what time of night. I wrote it down. And I'm like, why did I think that was good? What was I drinking?
What was I drinking?
This isn't very good.
And you guys do tequila shots every night.
We do.
Before or after the show?
We do them before the show.
Before
Yeah.
the show, God bless. Thank
We
you.
call it communion. I know we're not supposed to because we actually take them out of communion tray.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, I grew up in church. I'm like,
That's okay.
we're in Sin City, okay?
You're in Sin City. You got to sin a little because you can't be forgiven if you don't sin.
Exactly.
That's how I look
like
at
that. So I do a look out here for Tin Man and Carousel. It's a really intimate moment.
Yeah.
Every show must end, every circus leaves town. You don't know the magic's gone until the lights go down. Now she's back in Nacogdoches, and I hear she's doing well. She only misses Harlem when she hears Carousel.
I love that you picked this spot for a Tin Man and Carousel. Like you're thinking about how that song will reach and where you are singing that song.
Absolutely.
Well, apparently that's the name of the song her fans like.
I love.
Doing well. She only misses Harlem when she hears Carousel.
I love that you picked this spot for a Tin Man and Carousel. Like you're thinking about how that song will reach and where you are singing that song.
Absolutely. I want it to be as close to people. It's kind of weird because I can see everything that's happening.
Like, I know you.
And I
do
do
you.
My husband, I'll be like, so
I saw you.
he's very tan, so when he wears white shirts, I can really spot him. I'm like, you better sing along. I know where you are.
Every night when Miranda closes out her show in more than 6.
All right, we're finally continuing. Oh, you're going to have me start all over, huh? Well, you better help me, children. They played the game.
Digesting food later. You've given us
track.
no.
Oh,
It's a cosmic friendship that goes.
Oh.
Congrats. That
That's great.
I'd like to change my number.
I did have that written down that you ran the blood drive, but I was thinking physically running.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry, Catherine, but
That's
you're still
okay.
going to be entered into our grand prize drawing for a Caribbean vacation valued at approximately $14,000. Plus, you and a lucky member of our studio audience will each receive a Roomba vacuum from iRobot. So please pick a number between 1 and 176.
74.
74. 74. We've got a big show when we return with Daniel Levy. Stick around.
Still ahead on Live. We wrap up our week of simple wellness solutions with tips from Gabby Bernstein, Josh Hutcherson, and coming up next, Daniel Levy.
So I didn't think I needed Swiffer until I saw how easily it picked up my hair every time I dried it. It only takes a minute. Look at that. The heavy duty.
To live Super Bowl Sunday.
At Walter E. Smith, we've been saying it for years. You dream it, we build it. It means you get exactly what you want. And now, save up to 20%. Walter E. Smith, you dream it, we build it.
Welcome back. Don't forget, on Monday's show, Ruth Wilson will be here.
Yes, and our Strive for More in 24 series continues with a week-long look at fitness. On Monday, we get started with Jess Sims.
Oh, Jess Sims. That's exciting to have her here. And don't forget, it really is a week about watching Gelman do gyrotonics.
All week, every day.
All week, every day.
Something you won't be able to unsee.
Let me tell you something. I've been working here for more than 2 decades. And I've watched Gelman contort himself into so many uncomfortable positions. It truly is a sight to behold. And you're welcome, America and Canada. All right, speaking of Canada, he's been a household name since the major success of his hit show, Schitt's Creek. Please welcome Emmy Award-winning actor, Daniel Levy.
It's a glitch in the metaverse. I too thought that I had been here, so I don't know what that says about my brain.
Why is it that I feel like not only have you been here many times, but that we are friends and we hang out together?
Absolute dear friends that have known each other for quite some time. Yeah, absolutely. I feel very at home.
Okay, that's good. I'm glad I'm not alone in my
It's a cosmic friendship that goes back like through generations. Yeah.
You know, we are such Schitt's Creek's fans in our house. That
I got name checked in your show. Someone there was a line that said you referenced someone looking like a cross between if Ricky Martin and Marcus.
That's exactly it.
I was so honored.
I know. Listen, it was a joy to always write in those little references. So yeah, well, there you go.
Thank you.
Now that we finally met, this whole circle is
It all makes sense.
Yeah.
What were you doing before Schitt's Creek? What were some of the jobs you had before?
Oh gosh, I once worked at a bakery and a video store at the same time.
Oh, was it a bakery / video store?
Well, it should have been. I was in the morning. You get there at like 6. It was the happiest I've ever been to put on 35 pounds in a summer. Get there in the morning. You would like get the muffins out of the oven. Obviously, I would have one. I guess I can say that now. At the time, it was illegal. And then in the evenings, I would go to the video store where I worked out a deal with the Pizza Hut across the way that I would trade them like videos. Videos were small things you put in a player
for free pizza,
which is also illegal. Yes. So ultimately, I was just doing a lot of criminal activity.
Laws all over the place.
Yeah, and I'm going to go to jail as soon as the show is done. So that's been really fun. But you gotta work. You know what I mean? You gotta get your hands dirty before you get into this industry.
I like that you, we always had jobs. I like that you had jobs. You made our kids have jobs. Yes.
To understand and appreciate the jobs that are not those early jobs.
Right, exactly.
Right?
Those early jobs are essential to building a foundation.
Gratitude.
Right, exactly.
You went to school in Toronto, high school in Toronto. What kind of kid were you? Extrovert, introvert?
No, I wouldn't call myself a popular kid. I was in the drama department. Shocking. Yeah, everyone's stunned in this audience. We didn't have a drama department, so my friends and I would like write, produce, and star in all the school plays.
Amazing.
And it was like the early days of like realizing that I like making things.
Right.
So it's amazing sometimes what a lack of something in school can like force upon you as a student.
Were you pre-high school musical?
Yes.
Okay, yes. Okay. Because I would say there's a big distinction. There's a big distinction between
before and
being in musical theater or being in that drama department before high school musical
Zac Efron.
versus after Zac Efron.
And then before and after. No, I mean just before by a hair.
Yeah, right. I of course saw this adorable picture of you on social media of you as a kid at Halloween, and I just love it so much.
Chef Boyardee.
This is before social media. Now I guess parents would post that.
Yes.
My parents for a long time would dress me up for Halloween, which was great because that was the last time I've ever dressed up for Halloween. And my dad used to be on a sketch comedy show in Canada called SCTV.
Of course.
And so growing up, he would bring me to the costume departments and like hook us up with the greatest costumes. I did an unbelievable Charlie Chaplin in 6th grade, which went above the heads of most of my classmates. And to be perfectly honest, I didn't really know what I was doing at the time.
Right.
But looking back, the photos are great.
Yeah,
including that little chef costume. So kudos to my parents.
I will say, like raising kids on a TV set, you do have the benefit of having the best costumes.
You have some access.
Yeah, really good stuff.
Yeah.
We, as a matter of fact, dressed up as
I know
characters from Schitt's Creek.
It was
on
one of the
our
great
Halloween show.
days of our show's life. Yeah.
I
remember when this happened.
Yeah.
I think we were actually in the middle of shooting an episode when, oh no, it wasn't because this was after.
Right.
All I know is that this photo made the rounds on a group chat like wildfire. And there are things when you make a TV show where you think like, gosh, I hope people watch it and I hope people like it. And then you have like cultural moments like that where you think, this is mind-blowing.
You made it.
It was also the most impressive Moira David costume I've seen in a very long time.
Yeah, they have a great costume.
That is, it was a real deal.
And that's why I was like, this is why I think that Dan and I know each other, because Ryan played you, and suddenly
That's exactly it.
I was like,
Ryan, also incredible. Glasses, the hair was good. It's the hair, it's the long wig that was the real.
Yeah, the long wig.
Yeah.
We got it all exactly.
And as everyone knows, you created and starred in Schitt's Creek with your dad and your sister Sarah. What was that like working with your family? I mean, you'll always have that.
Yeah, of course. I mean, it's an amazing. I mean, you now know this. Yeah. It's an amazing thing to be able to like document a chapter of your life on camera.
Yeah,
it's bizarre and it's strange, but to be able to have those 6 years with my sister and my dad in this show, and then to have people love the show, it was just this just this amazing chapter of our lives that we got to share together. And you know.
We're so. I mean, I am forever. You know, and on the show, you probably don't know this. Maybe you do. You've forgotten it, but. Your parents' wedding anniversary is our wedding anniversary.
Stop.
Yeah. So on May 1st, I'm constantly sending Mark like memes. Shit's Creek memes.
Did your kids respond in the way that we did on the show, which was basically like, why should I
they
care
don't
about
even
this?
care. They don't care at all.
It's your day. Why
And
are you coming to me about it?
I literally said that to him, and I'm like, it must be the day. It's got to be the day that they just don't care.
Hey, listen,
thrilled
we
to share
need
that.
to take a little break. When we come back, we're going to talk to Daniel about his directorial debut. Stick around.
From the Beekeeper, Josh Hutcherson.
Over 1 million people have put Super Beats by Human blood pressure support supplements to the test. And the numbers tell the story. We have over 70,000 5-star ratings and reviews. We're trusted by over 120 pro and college sports teams. We're America's #1 selling beet brand. The only #1 doctor, pharmacist, and cardiologist recommended beet brand for heart health support. See why we've won the hearts of people across America and get a free month supply on all bundles at superbeats.com.
All right, time to do some selling. That's going towards rent. Oh yeah, that's going towards girls' night. And that's going towards a new bag.
From January 8th through February 18th, any listing will be entered for a chance to win $10,000 cash. Terms and conditions apply.
Is the character gay?
Now.
Which is cool.
Go to
They are.
abc7chicago.com
I support
for more
that.
details.
Getting over a death is so hard because your brain has been trained to feel things for a person. And when they go away, your head is still operating under the impression that it should feel those things for that person, like muscle memory. So I'm just trying to train my brain to not feel as much for right now.
A lighthearted way of spending the morning.
But that's a scene from Good Grief, and
Yeah.
you wrote this movie, you directed it, you star in it. Can you tell us about?
It's NBC. Who signed a 4-year deal this week, and that made a memorable first impression. What happened to just never finished? Never this twice. Ever. Have a great week, everyone, and we will see you next Sunday. So right to get a free ride with the Bills and Steelers to get a free. So right now in Buffalo, people are out there doing that. No shirt, right down the snow slide. Good luck. They're getting paid to do it. Yes. Good luck, Bills Mafia. Thank you for watching this edition of Sports Sunday. Bills Mafia. Never miss twice. Ever. Have a great week, everyone, and we will see you next Sunday. They're getting paid to do it. Yes. Because she said never, she gazed at it, never. They're fucking. Snow slide. Good luck. They're getting paid to do it. Yes. Good luck, Bills Mafia. Thank you for watching this edition of Sports Sunday. Bills Mafia. Never miss twice. Ever. Have a great week, everyone, and we will see you next Sunday. Good luck. They're getting paid to do it. Yes. Good luck.
Thank you for watching this edition of Sports Sunday.
Bills Mafia never disappoints. Ever. Have a great week, everyone, and we will see you next Sunday.
NBC Sports Sunday, NBC Sports Sunday. 01/14/24. January 14, 2024.
About that's why I was like
The line that said you referenced.
Yeah.
It's friends. Trust me, I've played.
Let me get back to where we were on for the YouTube video.
Promise. We don't give.
One newscast at Chicago's #1 news, now streaming live on Hulu.
Welcome back. We love him in his blockbuster hits like Five Nights at Freddy's and The Hunger Games.
About loss.
Yeah. My character loses his husband and goes on.
Sorry.
And then this very personal loss happened. And
I guess we're just going to go back to the beginning of the segment.
More details.
Getting over a death is so hard because your brain has been trained to feel things for a person. And when they go away, your head is still operating under the impression that it should feel those things for that person, like muscle memory. So I'm just trying to train my brain to not feel as much for right now.
a lighthearted way of spending the morning.
But that's a scene from Good Grief, and you wrote this movie, you directed it, you star in it. Can you tell us about the film? It's obviously about loss.
My character loses his husband and goes on kind of a journey of trying to understand what that loss means. And there's some twists and turns and some things that he discovers that recontextualize his relationship to his husband and ultimately to his friends. And it's at the end of the day, it's a love story about friendship. And I hadn't seen a lot of that in movies before, where the friends were really the center focus of everything. And I think for so many of us, like, we hold our friendship so close, it deserves the real estate in a movie to really take center stage.
It's really true when you think about it. It's like,
oh no, the friends, trust me, I've played those friends. They are like on the sidelines and they can be great, but they're always kind of egging on the romantic through line.
Yeah, of course.
And they deserve the time to be in the middle.
How did you come up with the idea for this script?
Well, my grandmother passed away toward the end of the pandemic, and I felt like really confused about my feelings because I think the pandemic sort of brought about this collective grief in all of us. Mm-hmm. And then this very personal loss happened, and trying to reconcile my feelings and the feeling of like, am I grieving properly? What does it all mean? Am I doing enough? It felt like a really interesting conversation to have in a film. And also to explore through the lens of how friendship helps to fix a lot of heartbreak too. So I sat down and I never thought I'd write a movie. And sometimes it just happens.
I'm so glad you did.
Yeah. Oh, I appreciate that.
Is it different though, directing film versus
episodes of 6 weeks?
I mean, it's a different, tonally, it's a very different place.
Sure, yeah.
You're coming
it's a different medium though.
It's a slightly different media. It's a completely different medium. It was, at the end of the day, I think what Schitt's Creek taught me in this experience was that you have to surround yourself with people who you love, and you have to create an environment where everyone is happy to be there, and it's collaborative and it's creative. And that's really what I took into this. It was about creating a family, feeling secure in that experience, and having as much fun as we possibly could.
I'm glad you made this movie. I'm glad we finally got to know you.
I'm so glad that we're taking our friendship to a real level.
Exactly. Good Grief, streaming on Netflix now. What's next? Josh Hutcherson. Stick around.
You really should go Monday live.
You know.
ABC's World News Tonight, streaming live on Hulu. Yes, America's #1 newscast and Chicago's #1 news. Now streaming live on Hulu.
Welcome back. We love him in his blockbuster hits like Five Nights at Freddy's and the Hunger Games films. Now he stars the new action thriller, The Beekeeper. Please welcome back to the show, Josh Hutcherson.
Last time we saw you, Josh Hutcherson, I feel like it was on Zoom and you had a bad smell in your house. Is this
still there?
You still have the bad? No.
Yes, but you're right.
You
couldn't find it. We thought it might have been a mouse in the wall.
Yeah, like a mouse crawling into the wall.
I know what a mouse in a wall smells like.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so it was not that. So my grandma actually saw the segment and she called me. She's like, we're going to figure this out. I was like, okay, all right. She's like, check your garbage. I'm like, it's not my garbage, I swear. Because it didn't smell by the garbage. You know.
You know.
It didn't smell by the garbage. It smelled like 3 rooms away. And then I found the culprit, and it was in the garbage. It was just garbage. It was like broccoli. There was not broccoli, but there's some
Was it
weird
underneath the bag? Did it slip down?
It did not slip down. It was just in.
Broccoli's one of those things. It will phantom smell. It will find a current, and it will current. There's like a broccoli jet stream that will go into another room.
I think I read an article.
Yes,
about
it's called the broccoli jet stream.
El Nino.
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah.
Do you know how to? Is that something you do now when you feel it? You find a smell? Is that when you check the garbage first?
I wish. No, because it happened to me literally last week. I was like 3 rooms away, and I was like with my girlfriend. I was like, "You smell that?" She goes, "No, not again, not again." I'm like, "No, there's like a fish smell now." And
Not a fish smell.
Yeah. And then she's like, "It's in the garbage. Just trust me, it's in the garbage." Sure enough, it was fish in the garbage. I just need to when I smell it, just take the garbage out.
What you should do is just take out the garbage on a relatively routine level, Josh.
All right, here, every 36 hours, take out garbage.
Routinely.
Okay.
Yeah. Are you still throwing your impromptu dance parties?
Man, I'm getting older.
Yes.
You're a newborn baby.
I know. Thank you.
You are a tiny baby.
I'm a tiny baby boy.
You are a baby boy.
My impromptu epic dance party things that has now become inviting my neighbors over for wine and cheese.
Yep.
Who are our age, some are my age, but most are older. In their 50s, 60s.
Right.
I didn't want to, you know.
We're right.
But everybody's out at 10:30.
Perfect.
Like 10:30, I'm in bed 10:45.
Yes.
Okay.
You split time between LA and Madrid. And
Yes.
gosh, I heard your Spanish backstage. It's so impressive.
Thank you.
How long did it take you to learn? Are you fluent now? What's happening?
I'm like close to fluent. I can understand everything and basically communicate what I want. My conjugation is really bad, but I never studied it. Is the thing. I just like my girlfriend. We've been together a long time, and after a few years, she was like, "Mi amor, you have to learn. We need to you have to advance." And because I wanted to create my own life in Madrid as well, and I just started like focusing and immersing myself there, and then now I speak it.
See, I believe if you had married a woman
that called me mi amor, yes,
you would learn.
They would have anything they wanted.
Right.
I would learn anything.
You know, I'm sorry. I feel like I failed you, but you know.
Are you a Madrid fan or Atletico fan? Which one?
You know, I follow the EPL. I'm a Chelsea fan.
Chelsea.
But like if I had to choose a team in La Liga, I would go with Atletico Madrid.
Atletico.
Oh, wow.
Good for you. All right, we're going to take a little break. When we come back, we'll talk about epic stories of vengeance. Stick around.
Enter Warming Up Web Trivia, and you can have the chance to win the Roomba i3 Plus from iRobot. Just go to livewithkellyandmark.com to enter today. Next live, Ruth Wilson. Plus, Fitness Week kicks off. Only on the #1 entertainment talk show.
My schedule has been destroyed by having to work in the mornings.
You know, like most people.
Attention Walmart shoppers, here's some straight talk for you. Use your loved ones to save money on wireless. So, you ready to commit to 2 lines to save cash? Have you ever saved your parents anything? Now, congratulations on your future savings. What's important in life? Family and saving money, right? And not necessarily in that order.
More lines mean more savings with Straight Talk. Just $25 a line for unlimited data, all on nationwide 5G. Straight Talk Wireless, available at Walmart.
If you overdraw your account, Wells Fargo gives you an extra day grace period to avoid the overdraft fee. What if everything came with a grace period?
Crash and bosses them around, and so for me that was really fun. I really liked it. But they've opened Pandora's box.
Yeah.
What? No, nothing. I mean, if I had a friend who like had a call center and someone burned it down, maybe killed some people, you could get him, right?
Get him?
Yeah, like disappear the problem. Come on.
I mean, that's way above my pay grade.
You literally ran the CIA and you're telling me you can't just find some guy in Massachusetts?
Listen, this sounds like a job for the police.
I just need a name.
Well, you won't get it from me.
That's a scene from The Beekeeper, starring Josh Hutcherson, of course. It's a new action thriller. How much do you love Jeremy Irons?
Oh, he's amazing. He's amazing. And I mean, in general, just as an actor, he's incredible. Yeah. It's a joy to work with. So sweet and nice, very funny. He has his dog with him at all times on set, which I love.
Yeah.
And it was great because my character is a piece of work. He's like the most disgusting crypto bro, privileged, rich guy who like completely talks to Jeremy Irons like trash and bosses him around. And so for me, that was really fun. I really liked it. But they've opened Pandora's box.
Yeah, right.
Now I don't want to play good guys.
Right.
Only bad guys.
Yeah, because you're used to playing just the good guys. It was fun playing that, yeah?
It was amazing. I mean, like, you know, I think as actors, we always want to find things that like push you in different directions and, you know, try new things. People like to cast me as like the nice guy, the like,
well, because you're a nice guy.
You have all that wine and cheese parties. Yeah, I do have wine. But it was really fun to step into something so different, and it's really freeing because I feel like when I worked with a director and really created this character in a truthful way, and you have to empathize with someone who, like, my character basically sets up this organization that scams older people out of their life savings.
Okay.
Like, he's like one of those guys.
And who are the Beekeepers? Are they the people that make these guys pay back? Is that the...
Kind of. The Beekeeper is this entity that works outside of the government and any kind of controlled organization. And when things are unjust, they try to find justice. And that's Jason Statham's character. And he goes on a path of vengeance and leaves a wake of a
Only
bus.
like Jason Statham
He's
can.
terrifying.
Yes,
No,
he's
wait,
terrifying.
in real life, is he terrifying?
If you're far away, yes. But as soon as you talk with him, he's like the most nice, down to earth, sweet guy who's just like a hard worker, most professional in the world. Like all the fear goes away once you like.
Remember, we saw him once, and I was like, there's Jason Statham, and Mark's like, oh yeah, there's Jason Statham, and then we both yelled, Jason Statham, and then looked away. I don't know why. We just wanted to see what he would do.
What did they do?
I mean, he turned around.
I ran. Did you just punch the nearest person?
I'm gonna learn some Spanish for the next time you come on.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, no, thank you.
The Beekeeper is out this Friday, only in theaters and IMAX. That's Simple Wellness Solutions with Gabby Bernstein. Stick around.
Tuesday at Live, but the series wildcard, Jason Priestley.
When Doug and Audrey came to TurboTax,
We navigated a turbulent housing market by
Buying a motorhome.
I made their move count. We've guaranteed 100% accurate taxes for millions of new homeowners. Intuit TurboTax.
Goldfish. Can I get the handful? Sure. Happy. Go for the handful.
I told myself I was okay with my moderate to severe rheumatoid arthritis. I think you know I still love you.
I need you.
Will there be any other big announcements?
Good Trouble. New episodes Wednesdays on Freeform and stream on Hulu.
It's Live Simple Wellness Solutions Week, and today we're going to learn some very simple mindfulness tips on how to start and end our day with best-selling author and podcast host, Gabby Bernstein. Welcome.
I am so happy to be back with you guys. Happy New Year.
You look great, gorgeous.
So do you.
Gorgeous in 24.
Let's start with the morning routine. What are some mindful morning rituals you recommend?
All right, so you guys know it's very easy to roll over and pick up your phone and
Yeah.
start your day with all the drama and chaos. We don't want to do that. We want to start our day with a breath.
Breathing.
Deep breath. And there's a really beautiful breath practice, 4-7-8 breath.
Okay, what is that?
You've done it. Yes, exactly.
How do you do
And
that?
it's just breathing in through your nose for 4, 3, 2, 1. Kelly's doing it. And then breathe out. Oh, yeah. Hold it for 7. So
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale through your mouth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I'm so relaxed right now.
8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
That one
actually
breath.
held my middle breath for about 15 since you guys
You were
talked.
really keeping it going. But just starting your day together. I mean, you guys wake up in the morning together. You can just say, like, let's just take a breath.
Let's do
Yeah,
that.
because his cell phone light from him scrolling the news
No, not good.
actually
That's
wakes
bad.
me up in the morning. That's what wakes me
bad.
up
Yeah, bad.
before my alarm.
We want to then also kind of design our day. So I know that you like to journal. So we've got some journals here for you guys. And this is what we really can do to start to set ourselves up to win. This is what I call the daily design method.
And what do you write down?
So you write down 4 questions for yourself. How do I want to feel today?
Okay, great.
Yeah, exactly. Whatever it is that you want to feel. I want to feel healthy. How do I want to feel today? Who do I want to be today? Who do I want to be today is my favorite one.
Okay. And that
I want
changes
to be a
day to
great
day.
husband. I want to be a great host today.
Oh, I was like Giselle Bundchen.
Yeah, that's fine. But that's fine because you want to harness, like, I'll be like, I want to be Lady Gaga today. Like, I want to harness that energy. The third question is, what do I want to give today? And then the final question is, what do I want to receive today?
I have a 5th question. Why is there glitter on my journal?
Glitter, wherever that glitter was on the set, has followed you here.
Exactly.
And then the third thing I like to do in the morning that I think would be really effective for both of you, and I think that this is going to be one you really like, is a positive perception playlist where we start our day. My son and I are in the kitchen, high vibe. We do Lady Gaga. I know you want Madonna.
Yeah.
We're going to just go for it.
Yeah.
In the morning.
I play music every morning. Yeah. And music is like a
And that's if you don't have a lot of time. That's an easy one to do if you don't have a lot of time. There you go.
burning up for your love.
Positive perception playlist.
She sings this.
But the thing that's awesome awesome is that the whole audience just totally lit up when the music came on. So just that one song, especially Madonna for You, is going to just totally activate your day. In the morning.
Any tips to stay on course throughout the day?
Throughout the day, I like to wear a rubber band on my wrist throughout the day. And anytime I notice myself having a negative thought or going into a detour into a negative habit that I don't like, or scrolling too early on the phone, I'll just really snap that rubber band and snap out of it. And I'm like, oh, little snap on the wrist, like, snap out of it, Gabby. And then I'll go back to that breath practice. Maybe I'll reread my daily design method. Maybe I'll put my positive perception playlist on and get back into the mode.
Okay, so that's morning and day. How about nighttime?
All right, nighttime is the most important time. I am so excited to share that I like to really go deep with my downtime rituals.
Okay.
And so maybe you guys set up a little space where you do a little stretching, yoga, something you can really just get back into your body. Power down your devices a lot earlier than you normally do. We've got some examples here of like, put a collagen mask on, but do something that you know, whatever it is that you can do that signals to your brain it's time to go and relax now.
It's so funny because his nighttime routine and my nighttime routine are so different. And mine is basically just like, it's not meditative, but it's very much a ritual of, you know, face creams and lotions and all of that.
Yep.
Brushing.
Yeah.
He brushes his teeth and he's in bed.
Well, I think that's the male-female way. But we have more of that ritualistic experience.
Tendencies.
So then maybe you just get a little mask. Here's your mask on. Put your mask on. And then I always love to then, as you're putting that mask on or stretching, just set your intention for the next day. Just say, okay, this is who do I want to be tomorrow?
Great advice.
Reflect on the day as well.
Yeah, and you can also reflect and say, what was great today?
Yeah, that's a great advice. For more advice like this, you can pick up a copy of Gabby's book, Super Attractor. So make sure you pick it up everywhere books are sold. Gabby Bernstein,
I'll be right back. That was awesome.
If you would like to know more about any of this week's simple wellness solutions, log on to our website, liveitalianmark.com.
I mean, she knows her stuff.
When something happens,
when Roz tells me to put my pants down, I do. One time she said pull my skirt up. The other one time she did it for me.
The queen of traffic.
If you do not know how to pull on your panties, she'll teach you. She's Roz. Roz will pull your panties down for you.
Wake up with Roz Barron on ABC7 Eyewitness News this morning.
What is this for fucking American Idol, my ass? I guess that was it. I guess we're going 5. We didn't go back 4. They just went straight to the end. Look at that. Ain't that some shit?
Pick up Blue wherever you buy.
All right, guys. That's the end of episode 91.
Now I can be myself again. Blue Emu supports healthy muscles and joints.
Blue Emu, made with testicle juices of ostrich from all over the world.
Okay, on Monday's show, Ruth Wilson will be here.
And a lesson on fitness basics.
Oh, fitness basics. That sounds good. Have a great weekend, everybody.
All right, well.
Away with you, because I am not.
That's it for season 2, episode 91. Thank you to Dan Levy, Josh Hutcherson, and Gabby Bernstein. Wonderful. Memories forever. Season 2, episode 91 from January 12th. Thank you for watching. Make sure to like this video to support me and my sick children who are all in need of a flu shot. And the winter has piled us into this cabin. I hope you pray for me. Make sure to like and dislike and comment on anything. And thank you for being part of the family. I'll be back later tonight for my rendition of Groundhog Day with a twist. All right. I'll see you later. I love you. I love you with my mouth.